Hello, you're watching Proactive London. I'm joined by Kiram Senner. He's the MD of Ariana Resources. Kiram, a very good morning to you. So you've completed your merger with Rockover Holdings, so another milestone for the company.
Oh, absolutely. We're incredibly pleased to have completed on the merger with Rockover Holdings, securing 100% of the Dokwe asset in Zimbabwe. Just a quick recap on that. We completed a mineral resource estimate on the Dokwe asset in the lead up to the merger, demonstrating that we've got 1.83 million ounces of gold in measured, indicated and inferred resources, with a large part of that in those higher categories of JORC, measured and indicated. We also provided an update on the pre-feasibility study outputs, so that was fantastic. And of course, now having the merger out of the way, we're marching full steam ahead into further revisions to the PFS initially, but then that will lead into the feasibility.
So in the meantime, what's happening on the ground at the project, Kiram?
So we're just wrapping up on some of the technical work that we had underway as part of our due diligence program. That's essentially done, but we're just continuing with the portable XRF work on the historic drill core as well as the DD drill core, continuing to build out the geological model and continue to improve our understanding of the opportunity, particularly from the exploration perspective, that the Dokwe asset represents. Because while Dokwe is a significantly advanced asset, having already come through the PFS stage, we actually see this as hosting the opportunity for considerable exploration upside as well. And we want to continue to build on that resource of over 1.8 million ounces.
Do you have any time frame for the feasibility study, Kiram?
The feasibility study will take about a year to 18 months. It depends on certain components of that feasibility and how much emphasis we want to apply to those components. But in terms of the fundamental, the core structure of the feasibility, I think we could knock that off within about 12 months or so.
In the meantime, following the merger, you've also added a number of new board appointments. So Nick Graham and Andrew du Toit, as well as Dr. Matthew Randall as an alternative director. So adding more depth of expertise to your board.
Oh, definitely. We're incredibly pleased to be joined by the Rockover team, represented primarily by Nick Graham. He's also going to be a substantial shareholder of the enlarged company, and Andrew du Toit, who I previously worked with in Zimbabwe many years ago. So both Andrew and Nick, they've been involved in the project at Dokwe for many years. In fact, Nick was the discoverer of the Dokwe deposit about 24 years ago or so. And to bring all of that expertise on board at this particular juncture is incredibly important to us, because they provide that Zimbabwe experience. They know the project inside out. They recognize where the opportunities are longer term, both at the project but more broadly in Zimbabwe and across the region. Nick himself has been incredibly successful in exploration across Zimbabwe and in Southern Africa, in gold, copper, zinc, you name it. He's been involved in it. Andrew also technically very capable, comes from a geological background as well, initially with the Zimbabwe Geological Survey, and then more recently with Zimplats, and further back with SRK Consulting as the Zimbabwe representative to that consulting group, and indeed having worked with Nick back in the days of Reunion Mining through the 1990s. So, bringing all those people on board, and Matt Randall as well as Nick's alternate is an incredible place for us to be right now.
Well, Kiram, I hope you'll keep us posted on any progress at the project. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Thank you very much. Pleasure.
That's Kiram Senner, the Managing Director of Ariana Resources.